Hello, everyone. I am quickly doing a quick edit here. So, how are you all doing today? Oh, let's mute all these. They're very loud. Um, I've got all my channels on my tabs, and so they're very loud here. Um, so I have, let me make sure I have changed this one to makers. And yes. Um, So here we go. First off, I'm going to go over and like myself over on the YouTube side. I'm going to share it onto the Twix first that I am live so that everyone can know. And I will post that. So we are live over here on YouTube. I probably should have put Twitch on there too. Oh well, I did not. Um, But I hope people come over to the Twitch side. Let me do one more let me do um one more post here just to get it over there. Um, we're going to do a little bit of editing here. I'm doing some creative tweeting here. And there, I will have it posted on both. So, okie dokie. I think we're ready. So let's see who's here in the comments. We have Corey Cochran. Hello, Corey. How are you today? I'm so glad that you're here. And we have Sci-Fi Mombi. So glad you're here. Also, and we have over on the Twitch side, SiriBot and Stream Elements. I do see one thing I do need to do is I want to just do that so that maybe we can see a little more of the stream. So I think we are good. I've got everything set up. My camera is here. Let me get the comments. As I said, as I have said in the past, once I get start building, I will look at the comments and try to answer them timely. But I will be focused on building. So if I do miss a chat, I apologize. It is not intentional at all. So, okie doke. Let me set that there so I can kind of monitor that. Um, Hopefully, it is not in the view of the camera. Um, and we will turn on the camera. Oh, wait. First, I do have to do something. Let me see if I can uh, get this to work properly this time. We're going to present. Okay, there's a reason that is not working, and that is making me upset. Um, because every time it wants to go to this screen, and I don't want it to go to that screen. I want it to stay on this screen. We will see if it works. Okay. First off, this channel is not intended for children. Any images, company websites are shared for informational purposes or discussion purposes only. We do not promote the sale or purchase of any items, especially to those under the age of 18. That's all that's done. If you're under 18, we are a 18 plus channel. We strive to stay PG-13, PG-13, but that is not always the case. So, that being said, if you're 18, make sure you have permission from your parents to be here. Um, like I said, yeah, we try to keep it PG. Sometimes it comes PG-13 or 18 plus. Not rarely, but sometimes. And we do talk about websites. We talk about things that you can buy. Sometimes I will give out links. Um, that is not telling you to buy them. That is just for information. If you choose to do so, that is your your thing. Okay. Um, so talk to your uh, legal guardian before you do anything on the internet, any channel, not just mine, but any channel. So all that's done. So now I can take, and let's see how all this looks here. I'm going to, that, not that, but we're gonna do that, yes. Okay. We've said hello to Corey. We've said hello to Sci-Fi Mommy. I'm saying hello to Saribot and Stream Elements, my buddies over on the Twitch side that help me keep things safe. We have Last Son of K. Hello. How are you today? So glad that you have stopped by for this build. We are doing the peeing bear build again. Um, so yes. And we have Killer Rabbit from Space Greeting Humans and Polar Bear Rug. Our Polar Bear Rug will not be here today. Today is the day that he does gaming with the Bear Clan. So he will be with them playing games today, and we'll be watching this in the replay. So this is for Snorterpoopus Cuber from Killer Rabbit from Space. He says, "Greetings to you, Mr. Polar Bear Rug." And Dadman is here. Hello, Dadman. I think. Oh, Lady V Elements. Yes, hello. Wee! Hey, Mrs. Hey, hey, Lady V. I am so glad that you are here. We have hellos and hellos and hellos. Now, as I said a little earlier, the way I do these streams is I will do this initial showing tweets. I will probably not be showing anymore. I might, but I usually don't during build streams because I want to build and not have to worry about getting everybody's name in chat. So if I miss one for any reason, I do apologize in advance. I will try to get them all. So let's see. That's my show for tomorrow. We don't need to see that today. So here we go. We are building the second Miss Peeing Bear. It is Tinkles. I was kind of working on this because I'm going to make a little scenario. So I'm going to put the next urinal right here. And then when we get the third one, it's going to go here. And I'm going to have a couple of these that I can set up. And we will have a little scene. So I'm going to actually take this right now and attach it to this because this is kind of how it's going to look here. We'll center that when it's time, but that's kind of how it's going to look. I'm going to go ahead and remove these two just so you could see how that was. These will be when we get the third Mr. Bear. We'll put this in a drawer here so we won't lose them. And then I'll forget which drawer it's in because that's what I do. Mrs. What is the glass with the bear with the bowl on its head? This right here, this was it's a container that had some sake in it. And this was a decorative container it was in. And I just think it's adorable. And I use it as a little, I don't know, I hold receipts in it or whatever. These receipts, I usually hold the receipts and then I'll eventually just throw away the receipts. But isn't that adorable? There we go. Let's see if we can get it without a glare. There we go. I just thought it was so cute. And there it is. So yes, that's all that is. I also have this other neat thing I'm going to want to build later. Whoops. It's called a micro puzzle. If you can see the size of these pieces, I don't know why I like doing small things. This is a 150 piece puzzle and these are the size of the pieces. It makes a 6 by about 4.5 puzzle, 6-inch puzzle. And that's what it is. It's a panda bear having a big mouth wide open eating ramen. I just think that's adorable. So I'm going to build that eventually one day also. Okay, so let's get on with the build now. 10 minutes of chatting. It's now time to do the build. I'm going to take these. And you know, I'm going to be crazy. I'm probably going to regret doing this. I'm going to pour them all in one container because I just get tired of, there's not that many of them really here. And I'm going to do, I kind of go backwards and they have us do the bear first and then the urinal, but I'm going to go ahead and build the urinal right here. and then we'll move it, and then we'll do the bear. So we are going to actually start on the back page. This is all the bear directions here, and we're going to start on this side, and we're going to do the whatever this thing is called, urinal. There, that's the word. Um, Let me go ahead and get where we can kind of set this up so you can see it as we're building. Um, I saw this idea from Mark, D with a C, and I thought it was so clever. It was a recipe holder. I don't have a recipe holder, so I kind of made my own with some more receipts. Guess what? We're going to fold them up and stick them in this cup, and then we'll look at them later and see what they are. Boop. So I've kind of made my own little holder here like this with some clips and a little IKEA cutting board. So you can kind of see the directions as I am working. I think I have finally figured out how to place the camera where you can see um, the build pretty good. Okay, so we are already here. This is Mr. Pink Bear. He's looking forward like he's supposed to. Um, and apparently they're messy because there's some pea stain right there. I had some leftover blocks, so I had to do it. So we're going to set him right here where you can kind of see him. And I'll build the urinal right here. So we're going to just see the back side of them. So here we go. We need a 2x6, and two 2x4s. So that's how we're going to start. And let's see, where can we set this? Where you can see. Can you guys see that okay? A 2x6. We don't need these scissors anymore. Let's move them out of the way. Let me take a little sip. So we're going to do a lot of these pieces. Let's move that a little closer so you can see it a little better. And we'll put this here. Okay. So a 2x6 and two 2x4s. And basically what we're doing for a little bit is just doing a little rotation. Excuse me. Uh, um, uh, oh yeah, Dadman's apologizing for giving out on karaoke. Yep. And Lady V says, no worries. And yes, they are tiny pieces. These are tiny pieces by puzzles, tiny pieces. I don't know what my problem is with liking small pieces, but I seem to. So I got to charge my phone. Let me get this charging here. But I do. Thank God my eyes aren't too horrific. Um, it's a gas. So last on the case says it's a gas station public bathroom. Yes, yeah, yes. So basically, we're going to be building this wall, and it's an alternating 2 6s and 2 4s, and it's just going back and forth until you get to this top one, which is a little different. So we'll do 3 rows of this, which is here, and then we're going to get some more 2x4s and put them here, and then we're going to rotate and do it the other direction. These bricks, they're not Legos, so sometimes you kind of have to push them in, and I used a little tool that you can get. This one did not come with a tool, but that's okay. I have plenty of them, and I just kind of use it to push the pieces in. It saves on your fingers. But I kind of try to check as we go to try to make sure there's no gaps in here. See how that one has a little gap? So I'm going to work on pushing it where that gap will not be there. So that's the second row. Um, and we're going to do the same thing this way. We're going to do the 2x6 on this end. And then we're going to do two 2x4s. Like that. Oh, we have Jerry Mendoza. Hello, Jerry. How are you? Um, to let you know, Jerry, I do not put tweets up while I'm building because obviously I'm trying to get the build done. I might miss a couple chats because I'm building and if the chat goes up. So I apologize for that. I will try to um, acknowledge all the comments, but sometimes I don't because then I'll be spending all my time looking at the comments and not building, and we will never get it built. So I do apologize if I miss a build, but I'm so glad that you are here. There's the first part of our stream. What we only have, how many people did they say that's here? Let's see. On the Twitch side, it says we have 9 people watching, so thank you so much for that. And how many do we have on the Twitch side? Let's look here. Twitch, that's not what I want. Come on, Twitch, where are you? We have Killer Rabbit and Dadman over on the Twitch side. Thank you guys very much for that. Appreciate it. So, okay, now we've done step 20. I am not doing the bear first. I'm doing the urinal first. So that's why we're at step 20 instead of step 1. So now we're doing the second step of the urinal, which is basically we're doing the same thing, a 6, a 4, a 4. We're going to do a 6, a 2, and a 6, a 6, a 4, a 4, a 6, a 4, 4. So it's just kind of making it where it gives it some sturdiness. So we're going to start over on this side. We're going to do a 6, and then we're going to do a 4 and a 4, like so. And like I say, I like to make sure these pieces fit in because if you see, they're not really tied in, but using this helps push them in without killing your fingers. Whereas pushing all those little knobby things can. So now we're on this one, which is a 6, and then a 2x2, and then a 6. And then we're going to have another 6 and 4 and 4. And then we're going to have the alternating where it's going to be a 6 starting on this end too. That's one way you can really tell if something is fairly decent is they alternate where your walls won't be wiggly. Because if you just do big um, if you just do big I'm kind of facing it upside down. Sometimes this is an easy way to do it. If you have let's see which way we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is this way, so we need to do it this way. So if you have big walls and they don't uh, rotate where the seams are, it's just like a regular wall, regular construction. It's not going to be sturdy. It's going to flop around, and we don't want that. So we want our builds to do the best. So see, there we are. See, I'm going to set that right there when it gets done. So we're going to just continue the wall of toilets. I think that's so funny. I might have to put some spacer or something in between here. So it'd be like that. But I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. So now we're on this step right here, which is we're going to have spaces in between. So we're going to do a 2x4, which goes on this end. And then we have a a 2x4 here. We're making a little space. And then we're going to have a 1x2. And then we're going to have a 2x2. We're making another space. Whoops. Maybe if it'll fit in. And a 1x2. You would think my fingers would be calloused by now, but they're not. They are not calloused. So there we are at done that step. Now 23, we're going to start building the actual urinal part, which is going to be this. So on this one, they have yellow, which is obviously the urine, but I'm not going to put the yellow in this middle one because no one's going to be peeing in it. So this one's not going to have any pee in it. We're going to assume that the guys are fairly sanitary and not not they'll flush the toilet. That's basically what I'm going to say. They will flush the toilet. So that's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping our dudes will do here. So let's start with this. I got to kind of look at this one a little closer, so I am going to set it down. I apologize, but we need some of the smaller ones. So we need a 1x3. A 1x3. I hate doing these bottom things like this. It looks like we need 2 1x2s. We need a 2x2. Like that. Whoops, it's right where you can't see it. Gosh darn it. Let me move it over this way just a little bit. There you go. You can't see that. I really wish I could get an overhead camera. So I could switch back and forth. My camera broke, so I don't have one, and I've been debating on which to get first, a camera or a microphone. And I think I want to get the microphone first because even though I'm not talking to anybody in most of my shows, I have to wear headsets because that's what my microphone is. And I would like to not have to do that. So this one is going to go like that. You know, this whole thing, I'm so careful putting this on, but you do know that the whole thing is going to just fall apart when I put the next layer on. But at least I kind of got the idea and I have this is the first layer. Okay, so now we need a 1x3. I'm doing this layer here to put on. I'm going to start right here and slowly work this. So, apologize that you can't see the actual directions that I'm doing. Okay, that's the first one. And then we're going to do a bunch of 1x2s. You know, Dad Man is an evil man because right before the build, he decides to make a pizza that I can smell, and it smells so good. It's that wonderful pizza smell. Huh? At least he didn't burn bacon. That's right. Yes, the one time that was, oh, that was really rough, man. So we're just kind of building Good morning. So we're just kind of building this here, um, like so. And let's get this bottom part done here. And then there's nothing in that safe. Yes. Um, completely empty. Sorry. He was fighting his way to go to a safe that we have that has nothing in it. So I was letting him know that it was not there so that he did not have to continue um, his trek. So here we go. Here is the bottom part of and like I said, I'm not going to put any any yellow in it because it's not it's not it's not being used. That's the word. I was looking for something, but you know how they sometimes have those little deodorizer things in there so that you can so men can aim, I guess. I'm going to stick something in there that kind of look like that because I need to hold some pieces together. And so I'm going to just put this in here. This is going to be like one of those little things they have in the middle that the men can aim at. So that's a little thingy there. Let's see what chats do we have here. Um, let's see. Oh, let's see. Let me go back here. Let's see. We said hello to Gary Mendoza. Stunning is here. He can't hear because he's out conquering the world the same way Chuck Norris conquered hell. Hello, Stunning. So glad you're here, even though you cannot hear me and you have hellos. And I am putting this one because I hope you guys have a great stream, much like Tinkles. Um, Wizzy was the first one. This is Tinkles. Um, and Dadman is working on some important stuff at the moment. So he says hello and apologizes that he can't be in chat as much as he would like to. Squeaky Mouse is here. Hello, hello. Um, how are you? Yes, isn't it adorable? The cup is adorable. But thank you so much for keeping me in the background, Squeaka. Let's see, who else do we have here? I'm trying. Buddy Hepburn, hello. Don't eat the big white mint. Yes, that's what I put the mint in the middle. It's yellow, but yes. Um, so, Dadman, there's some hellos. That is no mint. So there, I have caught up on the chat. So we will continue now. I have finished step 21. The only reason I'm putting this one in is that the original one, if you can kind of see in this one, it has pee in it. Well, this bear is not going to be urinating. This urinal is not going to be used because we are going to be following the etiquette of the men's bathrooms. And this one's going to go right here. And it's going to be the urinal that is not being used. And I'm going to be under the assumption that you guys are not gross and you do flush the urinals when you're done. So that's kind of where we're at right now on this. So we are on step 24. I will put it right here so you guys can kind of see it a little better. There it is. And we need some 1x3s. We're just kind of building up the side of this little booger here. So we'll get these 1x3s and put 2 on each side, like so. We're going to need 2 of these. So since I have them right here in my hands, I'm going to set them right there. And we need 2 more. Actually, we need quite a few more 1x3s, but we will get it. Whoops, a 1x3 and a 1x3. So we're going to build up right here, like so. And this is going to go like that. And then we're going to put these 1x2s here. And then we're going to do the 1x3s. let's find 2 more 1x3s here. So that's gonna go here. Bink. Come on. You can fit on. There we go. A 1x3. Sometimes you just have to encourage them. Please fit or I will cry. So here we have this. Now this whole thing, we gotta have to move this up a little bit so we can see. Gotta do a little, there we go. So this will be like so. We need some little white circles. We're gonna build a little pipe or a little holder for that. I'm gonna move this over here just for a second so I can find these. So we have, I'm just going to use the top. I'm going to use this like this. 1, not squares, we need round ones. So as soon as here's one, it's attached to the bottom of this one here. So we have 2. I try to attach these as soon as I find them because they will disappear quicker than you can blink. And we have to do one more. So there is one more here somewhere. I know there's a square. That's not the one we want. We want a white circle. Here it is. So we have these 4 here. So this is going to attach underneath here. Come on. You need to not be annoying. So does not want to be helpful. So this is going to go here like so. And then we're going to put this like this. Now I'm going to start working with this on here because it does give it a little stability. I can do 2 things here. I can either move this over 2 and put something in between here to kind of make um, a little, just a little definition. I might do that. That'll give it a little bit more space. So we need to now try to get this one to be on here and then fit on there. That gives it, there we go, some structure. So there's the start of the toilet. It's not quite the way it should be, so we are going to get it working here. This needs to be like that. Sometimes you just gotta slowly get the pieces where they will fit. Now this is the part that goes like, oh, this is going, okay, this is now going to be officially annoying. Oh, I hate taking this out, but we're going to. Sometimes you just need to lay it flat and just squeeze all the pieces so they fit the way they're supposed to because they're being a little selfish right now and wanting to do what they want to do and not what they should be doing. So those are pretty good in here. So I'm going to do this. And it always feels like it's just like it doesn't really fit. Like there's a piece missing. Like it should be 5. 1, 2, nope, it does have 4. Oh, I wonder if that's supposed to be against the wall. Hmm. Oh, yeah, that's supposed to be against the wall. Okay, well, let's fix the oh, I hate fixing this one, but we're gonna have to fix this one because what happened was I was moving this around and, I put it in the wrong spot. So this is actually supposed to be a post in the wall like that. And then we'll just put this carefully, whoops, carefully as I cross the streams. So there we go. That's the way. So this is supposed to go back here. Okay, as a pipe. Okay. And we will put this like so. That's how that's going to go. If I have to pull it off to work on it, I can. So, okay. Now we're on 25, which is going to be building up the wall again. Here we go. And it entails a 6 and 2 4s and we want to make sure it really holds these pieces in. And then we're going to have 2 1x3s. Yeah, I don't know if I have enough yellows. These, unfortunately, I have to go with what spare pieces I have from other sets because I was thinking of taking the walls and making them different, like stripes, but I don't have enough colors. And I don't know if you can't buy these just like in bulk, like you can the Lego ones. So let's see, what is this? A 4. Okay, and we're doing the same thing we're doing here. We're just rotating. But yeah, I do have an idea. I have this motorcycle that didn't work, and they had a lot of these really neat pieces that I couldn't use, and I don't really know if I'd use them for anything else. Um, they're these, and I was thinking maybe of doing something like with this and on the sides. Um, I think that would look kind of cool. Like that, and then maybe do a gray border, something on the very top to um, tie it together. But I don't know if I have enough on the other side, but I'll go ahead and just leave this one for right now since I already put it on. Trying to there we go. We need one more here. But I was thinking of maybe something like that. That's kind of cool looking. These were the exhaust pipes on the motorcycle that fell apart. So I was thinking maybe something like that. Um, I'm looking for a couple 1x3s to finish that part here. I see a bunch of 1x2s, but I don't see the 1x3s. Ah, here's a 1x3. And one more 1x3. Here we go. It was hidden. It was playing hide and seek. Now we're going to do this top part, which is a little different. It takes a 2x6 and it's going to put that like this. And then it takes 1x1 little button, I call them, and that's going to go like this. Whoops. Got to get the right angle to get this in correctly. So I have this. This is going to go. Some of these, this is some of the built parts that make me a little insane. There's nothing else holding on to that, and that's something that drives me crazy. So on this one, we'll need. Oh, let's look at this real little closer. I'm trying to figure out this here. So it's a 2x4. Okay, 2x4, 2x6. Okay, I see what they're doing. They're kind of making it where it can connect. You have a 2x4 here. And then you're going to do a 2x6 here. Now what they're doing here is that to kind of connect them together, they're doing a 1x3 that's going to kind of hold all these pieces together. And then a 1x2. And then they're going to do a 2x2 and then a 1x2 to finish off that row. Going to turn this a little this way so we can get these in like so. And then we will push them down in here to fit like so. There we go. This tool is really good sometimes to manhandle stuff. Oh, he's making stuff for dinner. Awesome. Um, Thank you so much. And now the biscuits are in the oven. Thank you for cooking biscuits, Dad Man. Dad Man really enjoys cooking. We just sometimes just don't have the time. If mine just brings me coffee, I'll agree to the rest happily. Well, 9 people are with us. Thank you so much. And Emily Gagadine and Sammy, hello, hello. Well, I'm doing build streams. I do not put a lot um, of the text up on the screen because I'm busy building. Um, and it takes a lot of time. So I do try to acknowledge each person in the stream. There, that fits much better now. So that's the back side. Looking pretty good. We are on step 27, which is this one right here. If you guys can, oops, let's turn it where you guys can see it. That might help. Um, we're going to start building the little plumbing stuff that they have there, which is why I thought the gray here in the middle would not look quite so bad. So we need, whoops, I'm gonna set it here just for a second so I can see it. We need 2 small gray buttons, 2 small gray buttons, a 2x2, a 1x3. I said a 2x2, I meant a 1x2, a 1x3, and a button, a square button. That's gray. Basically, at this point, you just pull out everything that's gray. You're going to be using it. The one thing I do not like about this build is that it doesn't tell you what pieces you have, like how many brown 2x4s or whatever. It just has the pieces. And sometimes that's a little, you can't really tell what is what here. Okay, so I need to do, okay, in the middle of this, uh, so we're going to go 3 in. This is where this is going to be a problem. So I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to push the pieces on first and put it back in because there's no support over on this side. Sometimes I break them. I make it fall down because I'm pushing to get these pieces in. So those are for those 2 pieces here, like so. Then we're going to do a 6 and a 4 and a 4 in the back, and we're going to do the same thing, just the opposite way. So we're going to do 6, 6, 4, and a 4. Like so. We're going to make sure they're pushed in correctly and nice and tight. And then we're going to do the exact opposite. We're going to do a 6 this way this time. And a 4 and a 4. I keep checking to make sure that they're seated in properly. Probably be best to do this without all this stuff. So I'm going to just kind of remove this like this just for now. And I'm going to remove this just for now, just to make it so I don't break things. So we have the 6, the 4, the 4, and then we're going to have this 1x3 is going to go like this. So hopefully that will kind of hold those pieces up like that. And then we're going to have 2 2x6s. We're going to have one going this way, like so. And then we're going to have a little white button that's going to go back here behind this gray, like this is when sometimes my fingers get in the way. Sometimes I use tweezers. And then we're going to have a 2x6 and a 1x2. So the 1x2 is going to go right here. This is another thing you can use to kind of push. I kind of use to manipulate and push in tweezers. And then we're going to put this 2x6 over along here. I'm all for using tools that don't destroy your fingers, because I tell you, after a while, your fingers start hurting. So there's this one. Now we're going to do this top one here, which is two 2x4s and a 2x6. And it doesn't matter which way it goes, because they're going to interlock anyway. And a 2x4 and a 2x4 like this. Let's get these pushed in properly. Who remembers Fat Albert? Hey, hey, hey! It's Fat Albert, and we had the one that talked. I can't even do it. The way he talked he had the hat that covered his eyes. I loved Fat Albert. So here we go. We're done with step 27. We've 7 steps into our build. Very good. And we have a total of 30 steps. So 28, we're just going to get the top of this done. And then we will be working on the bear. So we are on this final part where it has this final circle goes up here like this. And we're going to do the 2x4, 2x4s and the 2x6s again. So we have the 2x6 that goes this way. And then 2x4s, which go like this. And then we have the last gray piece, this 1x2, which is going to go and attach this to here like. Come on, fit in without causing a problem. There we go. So here we go. There's almost the urinal done. Then we're going to do as we did before, let's grab some of these white pieces here. We have a 2x6 somewhere. I'm just grabbing the white pieces as I see them. And we need one button white, which is here. This button white, I'm going to use this. We're going to set it here and push it in. So that goes like that. We have a 2x6 that goes over here, like so. And we're going to do the same thing that we had over here. We're going to have 1x2, which goes like this. And then a 2x6, which goes like that. And then we're going to do one final layer, I believe. And it's going to be, no, we got 2 more layers. A 2x6. Grabbing all the whites. 2x6, a 2x2, and then a 2x6. Now this actually has us wanting to do another 2x6, but we don't have one. So I'm just going to use what white pieces we have. We're going to do this, and we're going to do, let's see, how can we do this? Because I want to try to secure this top the best I can. So let's see. If we put one like this, we're just going to have to, okay, we'll do this. We'll do a 2x4 like that. We'll do a 2x4 like this. There we go. And then we'll put the two 1x2s on the end. Let's get these all pushed in like they need to be. Hey, babe. How do you like the urinal so far?
It's perfect.
It's piss perfect? Good. What? I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. There's a Sega amusement park in Japan. Okay.
And then the guys' restroom, hey, more urinals. Just have to ace your pee.
Oh my gosh. That's kind of funny. How fun is that? So here we go. We're going to have the urinal done. Let me do this here, like so. And then we'll find some pieces up top here to put. I'm going to put a white one here right now just to hold this together. And so far, this is what we have. And now it's time to do our bear. So we're going to set that there. And now we're going to do our bear. And he's on the other side. So let's see. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, buddy. I don't know who has the animation series. Yeah, my nails wouldn't. My nails wouldn't survive this. That's why they look the way they are. I don't care. It's what they are. Yes. I don't know who would touch it. I agree with you, buddy. I was thinking the same thing. It's a shame because it was a good show. And Lady V, thank you so much for coming by. You have a good one. I appreciate it. And come back later and watch the ending part of it. Zip through and you can watch me doing the bear. So yes, okay, so here's the bear. These bears sometimes are a pain because they're all dark colored bricks and sometimes they're hard to tell what they have on them. So I'm kind of, let's see, figuring out how to fold this so that I can see the pieces. So I'm going to have to drop this down just a little because these are very, very difficult. I did not want to get my magnifying glasses out, but I think I'm going to have to. I got these cool things. They were recommended, not necessarily this brand, but getting some from, I believe, buddy, I believe you're the one that recommended them. I actually got these glasses, and they're really cool. And it has a little light, and it has 5 different magnifications. And I know which one I need for this. And since I wear glasses, it has a strap that you can put on the back, which makes it really nice. It with all this, with the headsets and everything else I'm having to wear right now, which, like I say, I would love to not have to wear these headsets. But yeah, when I get a mic, then I will. But These help me see. I'm trying something here. I don't think it'll work. I was going to put it over my headset. I'll be right back. I'm going to drop my headsets down. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me get my headsets back on here. If you could see me, I look so dorky, but it does help. Okay. So I need to do, I need a 1x2, a 1x4, two 2x6s. Okay. So I need this, two of these, a 1x4, and two 1x2s. You know what I think I didn't do on this? Oh, you know what? I didn't do it because I didn't do the, never mind. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I was confused there for a moment. Okay, so these are the pieces we need for the bottom. And now we're going to need two 2x6s and two 2x4s. Okay, so on the 2x6s, this is going to go in spot 3. This is why it's not even worth fighting over getting them all nice and organized, because you're going to have to move them anyway. And then this one goes like that. And then we're going to get another 1x6, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, well, if we're going to do it like it says, I don't. Okay, we got to make sure this stays this direction, because this the ends are different. It is not symmetrical. Then we're going to do two 1x4s, which are going to go that does not make sense. I always hate this first piece. Okay. So it needs to be moved one. There. It is supposed to be symmetrical. So there, that makes much more sense. So this is actually step 1 completed. Now we're going to do step 2, which we're going to do this part first. We have 1 by 2, 1 by 4, and 1 by 3 on this end. So we're going to do that first. A 1 by 4 and a 1 by 3. There's those two. So we do 1 by 4 like that. And then a 1 by 3 goes right beside it like this. So let's find another 1 by 4. So that is this end and a 1 by 3. Sorry, guys. Can you see okay? I know it's hard to see. So there, that's what we did for this. Now on this side, it is a 1 by 4 and a 1 by 2. We do a 1 by 4 like that, and then a 1 by 2 right beside it. And then a 1 by 4. And here's a 1 by 2. Just need to find a 1 by 4. Here's a 1 by 4 like this. And then we're going to do a 1 by 2 like beside it. Like I say, sometimes just got to kind of work it. There we go. Well, he might still have rights to it. Yes, these are really they hurt. I don't use them a lot because they hurt my head, and they hurt my head because I have when I'm streaming, I've got headphones on because I don't have a station. My mic is on my headphones. Even though I don't need the headphones, I have to wear them so you can hear me. And I have glasses and I have this. So it is a killer. So Bill Cosby, according to Google, Cosby has the rights to Fat Albert. See Fat Albert as an anime. That would be very interesting. Um, it would be very interesting. Um, I don't know if it would work, but I would sure love to see someone try. Okay, now we're now doing these parts up here on step 2. So I need to find 4 buttons. We have 1. And as I find the buttons, I'm going to put them on where they belong because I don't want to lose them. Oh, that was almost interesting. I almost dropped this entire container of blocks. And if I did, the stream would be ending because this bear would not get built because I would not be able to find all the pieces. So this piece goes over here like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We need 2 1 by 1s and a 2 by 4. So we do this, and this will go like that. Now, I always kind of check and make sure all the pieces are secure because some of these don't have a lot of holding them. They're only like on one little piece. So I kind of like to make sure everything's straight in between my build. So we're now on build 3, and this is um, two by. Let's see, we're going to build. Let's keep it this facing this way. Okay. Now we have to really make sure our directions are correct because we don't want to mess anything up. So I need to make sure it goes this way because I need the 2x4 and the 2x2 to be facing this way. So that's really important or it's going to mess up. So I need a 2x6 and two 2x4s. The 2x6 is going to go right like so. And then the two 2x4s are going to go right beside it like one's going to go here like that. And one's going to go like, can you guys see okay? The best, I mean, my hands are big and the pieces are small. And come on, you can fit in. You see, I'm flipping it, but I got to make sure that I don't mess it up and have it in the right direction. I'm going to make sure everything's kind of, see, this piece kind of fell out here. So we're going to make sure they kind of are where they're supposed to be. So here we go. So that's this side here. So now we're going to do this side, which entails 1x2, 1x4s, two 2x3s, and a 2x4. So I'm going to kind of do this a little backwards here because this is the piece that's going to go here. And now I need two 1x3s and they're going to stagger out a little bit like that. And then we have two 1x4s, which is going to fit in between these. And we're going to say, yes, you will fit. Thank you very much. And then we're going to do the other one on the other side. And we're going to talk to it nicely and say, please fit in. Please don't be ornery. And there we go. And this is step 3 done. We're now going to do step 4, which is right here. I'm going to set it up here. Hope with the hopes. I don't really think you can see see much of it, but because it's all the same color. And the one thing with these builds that I find rather difficult is that them being the same color, they don't differentiate pieces very well. So it does make it somewhat difficult, which makes these glasses so much better to use, but I do have to hold it while I do it. So let me make sure I have this facing the correct direction. It needs to be like this. So on this side, we're doing two 1x3s, two 2x4s, and two 1x3s. Okay, let's do that. So we said two 1x3s are going to, see if you can kind of see what I'm doing here. We'll ask, well, Wizzy's not going to be cooperative. So here we go. We're doing this one right here. Which is two, let's make sure we're facing the right direction. We have two 1x3s, which are going to go like this. Like so. And then we have 2. I wonder if I need to change the, I'm going to try something. I'm going to experimentate for a second. I need 2 2x4s, but I am going to do something to see if I can see this a little better than I have. One second, guys. And Corey, thank you for being over on the, I'm going to see if I can do a different one here. And maybe be able to wow. Okay. So this I can see without having to move that. So I have a 2 1x3s. I need 2 2x4s. 2 2x4s. And they're going to go on either side like so. And be careful when you're doing something like this to put pressure on the back side or you might push the whole thing off. So we have a 2x4 that we need here like so. And then it is on either side, we have 2 1x3s. So we have a 1x3 that goes like this on this side, and we have it going on the other side as well. Now this has a 2x4 that goes here, and then underneath the 2x4, we're going to put a 1x2, which is going to go like come on, like that. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to do a 2x4, which is going to go like this. And then we're going to put a 1x2 in the middle of it like, come on, fit on. So, and then we have that. Make sure we're facing the right direction. Then we're going to do the 1x3. Looks like we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to have a 1x3 that goes like, this is where we have to be very careful when we're putting stuff on because this is a little fragile to say the least. So we have 2 1x3s like so. Whoops. I'm going to do this a little different. We're going to go ahead and put this 1x4 with the hopes that it kind of just want to make sure that we are doing this correctly. Yes, it looks like it is going to be symmetrical. So we're going to do a 1x3 like this, if I can get it to fit on without everything breaking off. Then we're going to do a 2x4 here, like so. That'd be different. Fat Albert Anime, the is what would his skill or power be? That's from Corey. And Corey said, I'm so glad you're here, Corey. Um, we're just glad we're glad that you show up. So thank you very I'm trying to get this piece in here and it's wanting to be a little fussy. So sometimes, as I say, one of the downfalls of non-Lego bricks is that they don't always fit quite like they should. And so you kind of have to work it in. This is not the way it's supposed to be. It's not wanting to fit in. It will eventually snap, but I'm afraid, gosh, sometimes when I do this, I'm afraid I'm going to break what's underneath it. So sometimes I take some things off like this, this brick, and I will put this one on over here with the hopes that it would fit. And then we would get another 2x4, this one, and we'll see if we can get this one to fit. Sometimes it's just changing the order. Yep, it's just changing the order that you put them on, which is bizarre, but it is still the case. Okay, why is that not correct? Oh, dang it. Something is not right here. So we're going to take a few of these off and try again. Let's remove that one. Let's remove this one. Whoops. And let's remove this one. Okay. Okay. So this is supposed to be like that. And this is supposed to be like that. That makes sense now. This one is supposed to be like that. And we need one more 1x3, which is supposed to be like this. If something doesn't look right, stop. Stop and check it out and make sure it is correct. So this is step 4. We are now on step 5. We are building the bear's face, by the way. So here we go here. We're going to have some yellow for his nose. So let's look here. So we need, it's going to face, oh no, oh, that was interesting. So this is symmetrical. So we just need to make sure that we have the right side facing. This looks like it's crooked, doesn't it? Okay, this is when I get frustrated. The whole thing just fell apart, guys. This is what problem we had last time. I remember now. Okay. So I'm going to be very careful with this. So this needs to be facing this way. So we need we're doing yellow, solid yellow bricks. So we need on this side, we need to do a 2x4, which goes like this. And then underneath that, we will have a 1x4 and a 2x4 that are like this. And they're going to go right like so. And then we're going to make the rest of that line, which we need okay. A 2x2 is going to go over here like this. We have a 2x2 that goes there. Then we have a 1x3, which goes beside it like so. And then we have a 2x6, thankfully, which is going to go here and hold all that stuff together. But we're going to get it where it's all pushed in. And then we have a bunch of one. Okay. Then we have, let's look here. Let's put this up here so you can kind of see what's going on, maybe. So here we're doing this one. So we have a 1x3 that goes like that. Then a 1x3 which goes like that. Then we have two 1x3s that go like so. Then we have a 1x3. We're starting to do a stagger that goes like this. And it goes like this. Then we have a 2x6 that's going to go and hold all this stuff together. So we're going to make sure it all is pressed in good. And then we're going to have a 1x3. And hopefully when we get to this end, it's going to work. And then we have a 2x2. And here is our 2x2. And that is step 5. I'm going to kind of push the edges down. Make sure, like always look and kind of make sure they're sealed good. And here so far is where we're at. Our next part, we're going to make the part of the nose. So we're going to have on here 2 yellows that go like this. Then we're going to have the black, which is a 1x3 if we can find it. think it's a 1 by 2 and then a one there. Because I do not see a 1 by 3. So I believe this is how they did it. I need a 1 by 2, a 1 by 1 black little nub, which is somewhere I know, which is going to go like this. We have a, so I'm just kind of building this little black part here. Well, we'll put the 1 by 2 here. Then we're going to put this like so. And you see, we're making the little bear's nose. And then we're going to fill it in with the brown, which is we're going to put a 1 by 4, a 2 by 4, I apologize, on either side like this. A 2 by 4 here. Fit in, you can do it. And a 2 by 4 on the other side because these are looking to be symmetrical at this point. You never know. You never know. So we are putting, my hands are in the way and I don't know how to keep my hands out of the way while I'm building. So I do apologize. I'm doing the best I can. So here we go. So this is going to go like that. We got to get that fit in there. So it's got to pop down. There we go. So we have the 2 by 2s on either side. We have one by 3, 1 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 by 3. Okay, so we're going to do a bunch of 1 by 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we're going to do 6 1 by 3s. So they're going to go all the way around here. So let's see if we can figure it out correctly. So we have a 1 by 3 that goes like so. Come on, you can fit. There's a 1 by 3 like that. 1. Then one that goes here. 2. 3. Then 4. Then 5. And then 6. Try to get that to fit in here. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. It's going to be parallel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So let's get our 1 by 3s here. So we have 1. We're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you guys fit in. Oops, do not push out on me. We have one more. 6, like so. And then it has a 2x4 that's going to fit right like so. So that's step 6. And there are pretty much 18 steps for the bear. So we're doing pretty good here. But a lot of it's the face. The face has a lot. So now we're on step 7. Here is step 7. We'll set it right there by the urinal. There we go. So we have a yellow that goes here, like so. And we're going to do a brown behind it, like so. And then it has two 1x2s, two 2x2s, I apologize, that are going to go on either side, like this. And that's going to start the eyes. And there we go with that. And then we're going to work our brown again. I appreciate everybody that's watching. We have 4 people watching. I wish I had like I said, I wish I had an overhead camera. I think that would help a lot. But right now, like I say, I broke mine, so I don't have it. So we just kind of have to work with what we have. I'm wondering if I move the camera where it was up a little bit. I thought maybe this way would work, but it's really kind of not. So I'm gonna try something since since I'm here. I'm gonna just do this and I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna kind of work at this angle. And let's see how this angle works. Um, let's drop this down here so we can see the light. So let's see how this works a little bit. I can kind of show it this way. We'll see. Let me kind of move everything now to adjust for that change. So here, we'll see how this works. Okay, so we have the 1x2. We have another 1x2 that's going to go like this. I'm going to do that on the other side also. Yeah, that other way wasn't that great. You pretty much just saw my hands. So let's see if this works a little bit better. And we have two 2x6s, which are going to go on either side like this. We have a 2x6 that's going to go like that. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. And then we'll do another 2x6 that goes like so. And then on top of this, then we're going to do we have some 2x3s we're going to 1x3s we're going to do. We're going to start here. We're going to do 6, I believe. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, you can fit in without breaking everything. Oh, this one does not want to go in. So we'll just do, come on, you can fit in. Let's move it kind of this way. 5, and one more. 6. So that is step 7. We are now doing step 8, which we still need 2 of the 2 by 2s of black to finish the eyes, like so. And then we're going to have a 1 by 2 black that goes in between there, like this. Come on, fit in. There we go. And look, you can kind of see our little bear face. Then we are going to do 2 by 2s on either side, like so. I lied. This one doesn't go here. I missed a whole piece. This one is actually going to go like there because we're going to have a 1 by 2 that goes beside this, like so. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, a 1 by 2, and then this 2 by 2 is going to go behind it, like so. Then we're going to have two 1 by 3s that are going to go on either side, like one like this. We're going to get 2 more, and we're going to go on the other way. And you see our bear face happening here. I thank everybody that's still hanging out and watching. 5 of you, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I changed the camera angle. If you had just showed, if you come back, I changed the camera angle. I think it's a little better. You can actually see more. So, yep. So that's where we're doing. Okay, so we are on step 8. We need 2 2 by 2s. We're going to put them on either side of the bear head, like so. And then we're going to do 1 by 3s. We'll have a 1 by 3 here. And a 1 by 3 over on this side, like so. I love it when stuff is symmetrical. It makes it so much easier. Then we're going to do 2 1 by 3s for the back side of the bear behind the head. So there we are so far. Now we're on step 9. So here we go with 9. Getting to the top part of the head, so it's going to be get a little shorter and shorter as we go. So let's get that. Whoops. You know, the bad part about this is you can't see the directions. So I'm going to set them here where you have a fighting chance of seeing them. We're on this direction right here. So let's see if this magnifying glass will work. So we have, let's face it, the correct direction. There's the nose. We have a 2x6, which is going to go across here like so. And then we're going to do a 1x2 on either side like so. 1x2 here, a 1x2 on the other side. And then beside that, we're going to do 2 little buttons, the 1x1s, maybe. Here, they're all hidden over here in a corner. Those silly little things. So we're on 9 right here. So we're putting these buttons on either side. One will go over here. And sometimes I find if I take the tweezers and hold it up top and kind of work it in, it will fit. But it's being a little, did I put it in the wrong spot? I did. I put it, what a goober. That's why it didn't want to fit. Because it knew it wasn't supposed to go there. It's saying, no, this isn't where I go. This one goes here and it goes beside it right here. Look at how easy it goes in when it knows it's supposed to be there. Oops, now we need another button and it's going to go on this side right here. Like so. Hey, Jerry, glad you're back. I changed the camera angle. I think it's going to be so much better. So we will try this. Let me turn this light on. That might help a little bit with the visuals too. So there we go. I'm so we're on step 9 of really about 18. So we're halfway through the bear. So I think I need 2 2x6s, which are going to go like this on either side. And then we need 2 1x4s, which are going to go here like so. And then the back side is basically doing what we did before. So we're going to do a 1x2. Now we're going to do 2 1x2s. Let's see what we're going to do. I messed this up. We're going to put a 1x2 this way, even with this. Then we're going to put a 1x2 here, like so. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to put this right like so here. Then we're going to do another 1 by 2, a little, and then we're going to do a 2 by 4, which is going to go like that. So that's step 9. Step 10, make sure our nose is facing the correct direction. I'm going to do another 2 by 6 that goes across like so. Look at, isn't that bear cute? I think that's adorable. Then we're going to do a 1 by 2 on either side. So it's going to be a 1 by 2 like this and a 1 by 2 like this. And then on those 1 by 2s, we're going to do a 2 more 2 by 6s. This 2 by 6 is going to go like this. And another one's going to go on the other side. If we can find it. There we go. It was hiding. And then on either side of that, we're going to have a 1 by 2 that's going to go on here like this. And it's going to go on the other side the same way. Hey, Atwood. A piece just went flinging. Where did it go? It did not go far. Oh well. We'll just use another one. If we need it, we'll go into our spares. Yes? We have Atwood over on the YouTube side and on the Twitch side. Hey, I'm going to let you guys know because I'm kind of cool like this. I think Dadman's going to be going on a stream in a second. He forgot he had a stream today. So he's going to be going on and watching a show, and I think they're going to be talking about it. I can't remember the show. But if you want to check that out, feel free to. Um, Bet you it might, I'm not sure what it's going to be, honestly. Um, but yeah, sometimes this gets a little monotonous. And if you want to go over there and check that out for a bit, go right ahead. Um, I don't have a link or anything, but yeah, it's on Epion's channel, I believe. So go check it out. So here we go. This is step 10. We're now on step 11. Making the top part, the crown of his head. And yeah, we are going to continue. We are only an hour, 2 hours into the show. Not too bad. Not too bad. We should, I think we'll be done within, I'm going to be generous and say an hour, but I know we're going to be done before then. So, I'm doing step 11. So like I say, it's just slowly making the crown of the bear head. And this bear by the way, his name is Tinkles. The bear that we already have done here is Wizzy. Tinkles is bear number 2. And when I get the final bear, its name is Oopsie. So we have talked multiple times about the etiquette in a men's bathroom. and how it should be observed. So I am getting multiple ones of these to have them have the proper etiquette um, while they are doing their business. And there will be a space in between the two. And because right now we only have two urinals, um, Tinkles is going to be over here on the side looking away because you don't watch another man use the bathroom. So we are going to be uh, tacitly not yeah tacitly teaching the etiquette of of using the men's urinals. So thank you and you're welcome and in advance. Okay, so we are done with step 11. Here we go. Now we're on step 12, which let's see. Nose is facing this way. We have a 1x4 that is going here, like so. Furrowed brow. We have a 2x6, which is going like this. Very good. Then we have a 1x2, a 2x2, my apologies. That is going to be, whoops, like, come on, fit in. There we go. Like this. Was that a, wait, did I do that right? My apologies. That is not supposed to be that. That is supposed to be a 2x4, which goes like this. And then we have this go here, like so. Fit in. There we go. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. We'll have a 2x4 that is going to go like so. And then we're going to have a 2x2. This is going to be the ears. And then after that, we have really? That can't be what they want. Okay. Yes, it is. That makes sense. Then we're going to have two 2x4s that are going to be like this. Come on, fit in. We have a lot of rain here today. These are, oh, big storm is coming. Can hear it. We have a metal roof, which I absolutely adore when it rains. Trying to get these to fit inside. Um, kind of get it to, there we go. But I need to not have it stop there though. I need it to go one further in. So we're going to kind of try to finesse it where it needs to go. Push it kind of in like that. And then we're going to do it like so. Okay. So there we go. That's 12. 13, we're now going to work on the ears and the others. So let's go here. We have, oh my goodness, what is this? It's so hard sometimes to tell what the pieces are. A 1x2, a 1x4, a 1x2, a 1x4, a 2x6. I'm going to go with. Okay. So, wow, we're having a lot of rain coming through. We're going to have two little black pieces that go here. And we should have one more black piece. Here it is. That is going to go on this side. So that is part of the ear. We're going to finish the ear with, we're going to do a little thing like so. We're going to do a little button right here. Like this. And then to finish the ear, it's going to have a 1x2 on top of it. We're going to kind of work and push all these pieces in to where they're supposed to be. Sometimes I take the tweezers and even use them to do this. Well, something's not right. What did I do wrong? Oh, because this is not supposed to be a 2. That's why. Let's remove that one and put a little button in its place, and this will look more like an ear. So there's bear ear number 1. And we're going to do bear ear number 2, which is going to be the exact same way. We're going to have a 1x2 in the back here, like so. And then we're going to do 2 buttons. If we lose power, guys, hopefully my backup will last long enough to where I can shut everything down properly and say goodbye to you. And thank you, Atwood. Thank you, Atwood, for those links. I appreciate it very, very much. So here we go. Here's our 2 little bear ears done. And now let's finish the rest. So we have to try to figure out what these pieces are because I really can't tell. So I think first off, we need a 1x2 and a 1x4. So let's go ahead and put these in. So we have a 1x2, and the 1x2 is going to go right here. And the 1x4 is going to go like this. Oh, I messed up. I was looking at the wrong one. So this was correct, but we are going to be using these. So I am just going to set them aside here, because what I did was I jumped from 13 to 14 and we weren't there yet. And so that's where I messed up. So now this should be a 2x6 that's going to go into here like so. And then so we have a 2x6. Oh my gosh, what is that? I'm trying to figure out what this is. A 2x6. Okay, this is a 1x2. That's a 1x4. I believe this is a 2x6. Okay, well, we're going to wing it. We're going to guess. I'm thinking it might be a 2 1x3s. Two 1x3s. And then a 1x4. Oh crap. A 1x4 and a 1x2. Okay, so I'm thinking that's that. So now we're doing this bear ear part right here, 14. So this will have another 1x2. Now this makes much more sense. Another 1x2 of the black. So this will be the inside of the ears. Can you guys see that okay? Oh, hey, Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips. Wade, how are you today? So glad you're here. We are almost finished with the head of our bear. So, yes. Then we'll do the body and we can work on the scenario we're working on. I need, this is the, this is Tinkles, our second peeing bear that we've done. We've already done one, which is Wizzy, which is over here patiently waiting for us to complete this. And I'm so proud of him. He's just waiting, not being disrespectful or nothing. So we are working on getting the tinkles done here. So here is the top of the bear's face done. Adorable. Now we're going to work on the body. I am not, for this part, I am not going to do this part of this because Tinkles is not going to be tinkling. Tinkles is going to be kind of over here, not looking, because that's what you do in men's restrooms, I have been told. So we're just going to work on building the body part. Which should be fairly simple. We start with a 1x4 and then it entails a uh, a 1x2. What is that? Hmm. This is one of those. I hate these. They're so it's all one color and it's really hard to tell what's what. So let's see. This top part is it looks like we'll kind of put this has 3 layers. So I'm just going to kind of grab the pieces for the layers and see if I can figure it out. So this is a two 2x4s. So this is the very top layer. And let's see. So we'll just kind of keep that one there. So that's the top layer. Now we got the middle layer, which is, what is it? Okay, the middle layer looks like it is two 2x4s. Two 2x4s, like so, and then two 1x2s. I don't try to put them neat because they all get mixed up anyway. And then the bottom is a 2x4. Okay, so let's see if we could figure this out. Okay, let's put these in. These are all in the right order, that they're right directions. Okay, so this says that this piece needs to go onto this piece here. And if it does that, then this piece goes like that. Come on. Okay, so that goes like that. And let's go ahead and put this piece onto this here, like so. Yeah, how's everything going, Wade? Okay, so we have this like that. So now we're going to do the 1x3s, which is going to go like that. You know what we're going to do here? We're going to do something a little different. I'm going to put this way. Hopefully they'll get, and then we'll put this one. We'll go like that there, and that way they'll all kind of fit together. So we're going to do 1x3, 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 like that. And then this one goes this. These go like this. And this. believe this goes like this, and this piece would go like this, and this piece goes like this, like so. We're not putting the, so that's 15. So now on top of 16, now we'll connect these two pieces together. We have a 2x4. We are on right here. So we have a 2x4, which is going to go like this, which will now hold. Wait, let's make sure we got this correct. The correct direction. Because this fits in the back. Okay. So this is going to be like this. And then this will be like so. Okay. So we are right here. We're doing this. So we have this 1x4. Then we're going to do a 1x4 here. I mean, we had a 2x4. We have a 1x4 on either side. We're going to make sure that they're fit on properly, or else it won't work. This one isn't there. And then we're going to do a 1x2 on either side of this, like so. This is starting to build the bear's body. And then in the back, we have a 2x4. And the 2x4 will go like so. Now we're kind of building the arms. So this is going to be, this was always really fun. So we have this 1x4 that's going to go like this. Okay. So that 1x4 goes, now we're going to do these little side pieces here. And so we need a bunch of 1x2s. We're going to put two 2x2s. I said 1x2s, I meant 2x2s. And this is going to go like so, like this. And then we're going to do a 1x3, which is going to go like this. This is going to be the right-hand side. And then we're going to do a, I said a 1x4. We'll do a 1x4, and then we're going to find a 1x3, maybe. There we go. And then this is going to go like okay, what is not working? Oh, because this is this. And this is supposed to fit like that, like this. I don't think that is correct. Something I am not doing correctly. So we are going to look at this again. Oh, because no, I built all that. That's 1, 2, 3. So we have done this side, but we notice here, probably just as well we didn't do the build up because needs to be put on properly. And it is not. For some reason, this is all crooked. So we're going to work on figuring out why this is not wanting to be on proper. So it might entail taking some stuff off here. Let's doing a little bit of straightening here and putting this piece back on and saying, "Come on, dude, you can fit. Let's talk nice to it." And there we go. Okay, so this says to do this. And this is supposed to look like this. And then this is supposed to go, I don't understand, like this? Oh, maybe it goes like this. There we go. That's how it goes. We have to be very careful because it's not really held together by a lot. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We take two of these. We take another one and we're going to push it back like this. Now on this side, we're going to do the 4 here like this, and then the 3 on the outside. Just the opposite, just like you're doing arms. See if we can find another 1x3. Okay, doke. I do not see another 1x3, which is not good. I see a bunch of 1x2s. So we are going to look. I do have some stash. I'm going to look and see if, oh, let's look in this. This has some. See if we can find a 1x3 in here. Yes, right here, a 1x3. So we're going to do the 1x3 the same way. And then it's going to go right like so. Now it says we need to put a, what is that? So it's saying we need to do a 1x4. Okay. Then I think we do a 1x4 like so right here. A 1x4, then another 1x4, which would go over here. We have 8 people watching. Wow, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I don't think anybody, I think I've said hello to everybody that's come back in. Yes. So thank you guys. Thank you for the lurking. I appreciate it. Uh, so here we are so far, and we're now doing this last little, putting a little 1x4 that goes right like this. So that's step 16. We're going to do step 17, and then we're going to do the legs, and we'll be done. So we are pretty close to being done. About two. I said we'd be done in 3 hours. So I always hate saying that because then I normally jinx it, and that's not a good thing. So the only thing we're doing different with this bear than with some of the others than the other is because I'm not making it pee in the toilet because it's going to have proper men's room etiquette. Um, So let's see, we need a 2 by 4, a what is that? I'm having a hard time seeing. Oh, I gotta take these off. They're hurting my head. Whoops, one second. I gotta remove my headset just for a second. These are absolutely wonderful, but when you're wearing headsets and glasses, after a while, they do tend to um, hurt your head. So I'm going back to the old trusty magnifying glass here. So we have a 2 by 4. Oh, okay. This should be fairly easy. So it's facing this way. We're going to put a 2 by 4 here, like so. Then we're going to do a 1 by 4 beside it, which is going to be right here. Whoops. Oh, come on. This is why you have to be so careful because you end up pushing things off because you're um, pushing something up to hold something in, which is pushing something else. And that's kind of what this did. This one piece, until I get this piece on right here, this 1 by 2, this 2 by 2, I mean, it's going to go here and it will hold pretty much these pieces together. And then we're going to put, what is that? A 2 by 2, a 1 by 2, I mean, beside the 2 by 2. And now we're going to do that for the exact same thing on the other side. So we're going to put a 1 by 4 here like such. Then beside it, we're going to do this 2 by 2 and then a 1 by 2 beside it. That's the arms of our bear. Um, then we're going to put a 1 by 4 right like this. And then on top of that, we're going to have 3 2 by 4s, 1 by 2 1 by 2s, and I mean, oh, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Here, I'll tell you. We're going to have a 2 by 2 here. Ta-da! Then we're going to have 3 1 by 4s, 3 2 by 4s, which are going to be like this. Do not fall off. You need to behave. I need to not push there. So 1, we're going to put 2 more of these on like so. Fit on properly. There we go. I heard it click. 1 2 3, like this. Then we're going to put a 2 by 2 here to hold these together. Then we're going to put a 1 by 2 here in the front. Like so. Maybe we will and maybe we won't. Come on, you can fit. There we go. So that is the second layer of this. Now we're going to do the top layer, which is really simple. It is basically a 2 by 2 2 by 4 that's going to go here. Whoops. Another one that's going to go like this. And then we're going to have 2 1x2s on either side. We are almost done, guys. We're going to do the feet and then it will be done. So there's his arms. The feet are going to go underneath, which basically entails 4, 5 2x2s and 1 1x2. So we're going to get one. Hopefully we have 10 here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 4 in a stack. Then we're going to put a 1x2. Whoops, I'm sorry. We're going to do 4 in a stack. Then we're going to put a 1x2 like this. And then we're going to put a 2x2 to make the foot. And then that is going to go right like, come on, fit on. It's going to go right there. Then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to have 4 2x2s. 1, 2, 3, 4 2x2s. A 1x2 we're going to put here. And then we're going to make the foot like so. Then we're going to take and here. And then we're going to put our bear's head on. But we're going to wait for that because I am going to go ahead and put the next, these are pieces we have left over, by the way, not too bad. So I'm going to take, let me find the blue. This is going to go right here, like so. I'm going to put this piece for the time being here to hold this. And I'm hoping I have enough of these pieces that I can make this. So I'm going to look and see if I do, because that would be really cool if I did. And we're going to look real quick here for these. And they will fit right here to make the wall where the next urinal is going to go. So I need like 4 more of those. Oh, hopefully they'll be in here or they'll be in my other container. But, here we go. We have enough. So we're going to put, oh man, we need one more. One more, guys. Do we have it? Oh, I'm hoping. Oh, yes, we do. Yes, yes, yes. We just need one. So let's see if we can get this taken off. This was from a build that did not succeed. It was a motorcycle that kept falling apart. So I'm very happy that I will be able to use parts of that motorcycle to create this build. So this will be here and then on, whoops, let me see. Let me move this down to the way it was before. So let's put him together. He's going to not be looking because that's what bears do. Well, that's what I've been told men do when they're in the urinal. So he's going to be this way. He's going to actually, we'll have him turn his head away to where he is not looking while he is waiting for the other urinal to be free. And there'll be a urinal here actually at some point where he'll be able to use, and then we'll have another bear looking away because you do not go in between. So there, whoops, I've got all this. I'm showing, and you don't even see it. So here we go. Let me drop this down again so we can get a good angle of it. Um, I think here. So here we have our bears. We have the one looking away because this one is using the bathroom. Well, we don't use that one because it is a rule. Um, you are no longer deaf. I have finished it. The motorcycle broke down because it was too scared to face Chuck Norris. I'm going to kind of do maybe a little above kind of here so you can kind of, let's see if we can get this. So here's kind of an above look of it. He's looking away. There's the one bear. So I have a white one of these, which I'll set here, kind of like that. And then a blue one when that one gets done. And I will have this one bear kind of over here trying to ignore. So that is our build for today. Finished it in 2 hours and 37 minutes. Um, can't wait to get um, the next bear, and then we'll put that urinal here. And so yes, so Tinkles, this is Wizzy, this is Tinkles, um, and Wizzy had a little accident. Messy, messy bear. But yeah, this is where we're at so far. Just waiting for the next one. Oh, the one in the middle, that's not what you think it is. That's a little one of those little things that they put in so the bathroom doesn't smell. I need to get a different color, um, but I couldn't really find. I was looking like for something blue to put in. Those, the little cake things they put in. But I'm not really sure what to do with it. I'll look and see if I can find something a little better than that. That does look like it's a stain. So I have a white one wouldn't work though because you can't see it. So I was looking in my different kinds of stuff. Oh, here I have some different colors. We'll do, well, what color can we put in? I have green. I have a clear red. Oh, this one might be kind of cool. I think we'll do this one. I'm going to let's see if we don't destroy the build. I'm going to try to take um, this little piece out here, this piece out right here. See, this is when I get in trouble because this is when things break. I'm going to carefully pull that part out. And then I'm going to see if I can get this piece out. This is when this is when things go bad because I dismantle things. So here, okay, so this piece. So we're going to put this here like so. Mr. Bear, I'm going to ask you to move. We're going to remove some of these so we can get this fixed. Because I do like this. Looks like one of the little things they would put in. So this actually, how does this go? Let's put this all back together the way it's supposed to go, which could be very dangerous indeed. See, this is when I get in trouble. I start messing with it and I mess with it, and then I have to go back to the directions to figure out how to fix it, which shouldn't be so bad to do, but it was complete. I am now going to dismantle parts of this so I can get to this to figure out what I did wrong. We're going to put this little thing in here because that's where it's going to go. It's going to go right in here like that. Whoops, come on, fit in. and then we'll work the other parts. So there, that's the little thingy there for that. And now let's see what we need to do to fix this. Okay, so we have the 1, 2, 3. So this goes like this, and hmm, this 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes like this. So this piece goes like this, and then this piece goes like, how does this piece go, I wonder? I wonder, I wonder, because it doesn't seem to want to fit in any way, shape, or form. So does this kind of go like this? Oops, I believe it does, but there's a hole in the middle. Oh my gosh, there's a bloody hole in the middle. So let's remove this like so. And we need to put, I know what we need to do. This piece we need to remove. So this piece we remove, and this piece is going to go partly on this piece, like so. And because this piece goes like this, and this piece goes right into here like come on. This is gonna be ornery, isn't it? Well, I don't care. That piece doesn't have to be flat. This piece actually needs to go right in here like this. So that goes like that. Now, this piece is supposed to go like, hmm, no, I forgot how it went. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait. This piece goes, okay. So then this piece goes like this. I know how it's supposed to go. It's just got to get it to do it. We got to get it to do its thing. Come on, do your thing. Do your thing. This is shit I do when I build, guys. I will sit here and then I will go, "Oh, I can make it better." And then I try. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Um, so we will maybe I'll just throw this in. I can't because this piece needs to be attached to it or it's going to fall out. Come on, fit in properly. Part of the thing is my fingers are so humongous compared to these pieces. Ah, there we go. Finally got it pushed in properly. Okay, so this piece is going to go here like that. Come on. You need to fit in. I just can't get my fingers in there, guys. My fingers are way too big. This is why 6-year-olds can do this build because they got teeny fingers. That's what someone said before. There we go. So we got that piece in. Now this needs to go like this piece goes pushed into here. Come on, fit in. This piece goes like into here, like this. This is what you get when you build, you reverse build. And this piece is going to fit like that. There we go. There, I got it fixed. I got the one that I wanted in there. So there, that I like that much better. So this is going to go like so. These pieces are going to go like this. Get them to fit. This piece is going to go like this. And then when we get the next urinal, we'll put the urinal beside it and build the bear. So, and this piece is just going to go here to hold these together. And this piece is going to go like this, so he's not looking because it's rude. And this will go here to hold this. And there we go, everybody. It is now complete with the proper urinal cake in there. Yeah, somebody dropped a kidney. I thought about that too. Until I get a different color, that's the color it's going to be. It's either that or gray, and I don't want to do gray. So there we go. Ta-ta-da! It is complete, everybody. It is 2 hours and 47 into the build. I thank everybody that has continued to hang out and watch this stream. Um, let's see if we can get a little lower here. Let's get a different little angle here. There. There we go. Can't really see their faces. Maybe we'll do it this way. A little angle here. There. Oh, here. There's the angle we'll do. Um, so that you can see the little bears' faces and how adorably cute they are. Oh, so, um, yes. Oh, goodness gracious. I appreciate you all guys so much, so much. Yes, Eureka. Yes, Stunning can hear, and the build is complete. Thank you very much. The urinal hockey pucks, I know, I need to find something smaller, I will. Um, yeah, I think it's hilarious. Like I said, I can't wait to get the other urinal and have my whole little, scenario here for, for the, etiquette, and I will name it Etiquette of the Men's Bathroom. So we have, um, 6 people watching over on the YouTube side with, 12 likes. Wow, thank you guys very much for that. And over on the Twitch side, we have 3 people watching. Wow, appreciate that so much. Um, we are going to do a raid. It's going to be a YouTube raid, everybody. Dadman actually is at a stream right now. Let me get it. Let me find it. And I'm going to put the link out there. And it is a watch party for men in tights at Appion's. So I'm going to put the link here first. This is for you all, and then I'm going to put. Then I am going to put. I want you guys to copy this. Mrs. Dadman Walking 55 rating with positive vibes and maybe snacks. So here I want you guys to cut and paste this, and when we go over there, after I say goodbye, go over there and Give it a check-see, okay? So thank you all so much for the 8 people that have continued to watch this stream. I appreciate it. Let's go over and show Appian some love. Well, first off, before I do all that, let me go ahead and do quick things here. Morning musings, 10 a.m. I'll do these quickly. I'm going to do another build stream tomorrow at 2. Check out Twix if I do any impromptu streams. Mrs.DadmanWalking55. You can support me at Ko-fi with a one-time or a monthly donation. Anything would be greatly appreciated. I have a wish list on Throne. This was one of the gifts from Throne by Daisy Blossom Flower Child, and it was such a fun build to do. Also, um, I have a build that I'm going to do with them, either Big Ben or Stonehenge. I am waiting for a time to get that done. These are builds I've already done. Thank you, Atwood, Squeak Out, and Daisy Blossom and Stunning for these wonderful, wonderful gifts. My live streams and VODs are on YouTube, Twitch, and you can find my streaming schedule on Twix. You can go to either one of these, and all my hyperlinks are there. So on that note, I'm not even going to leave and show this picture. I am just going to start off and say, everybody, I will see you next time. Go over there and show some love to Appian. And remember to be kind, to show love, and remember you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you guys peace. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.